And we're learning disturbing new revelations from the hundreds of classified military documents released by WikiLeaks Sunday. They show dozens of terrorists held at Guantanamo Bay were allegedly radicalized at mosques in Great Britain. NBC's Stephanie Goss joins us live now from London. And Stephanie, we've been talking about the revelations from these documents, as I mentioned, since Sunday. This is another interesting detail here.
It is, and it's not going to come as a surprise to a lot of people that this kind of radicalization was going on in London. We've known about it for a while. What we're getting here in these documents is more detail. There are 700 files. They're written by U.S. Military officials who were in Guantanamo Bay interrogating 35 detainees that passed through London. And what they describe is a kind of recruitment and radicalization process that was led by two imams, radical imams, Abu Qatada and Abu Hamza. These are names that you've probably heard before. And basically what they did is they recruited young Muslim men, many of them here in this country illegally, but that were given political asylum because the political asylum laws in this country are quite liberal. They were then radicalized and sent off to training camps in Pakistan and Afghanistan. Now, some of the details that they gave on these camps are interesting. They describe a kind of two-tier system where they would start at the first level and get kind of basic training, but if the recruits showed some aptitude, they'd go on to another camp for more advanced training. And these are the kinds of new details that a lot of these files are providing.
And
Tamara?
It's interesting, Stephanie, one of the mosques, Finsbury Park, that's in North London, was described as a haven for extremists.
Yeah, and we've heard a lot about Finsbury Mosque here in the past before, and the government here has really cracked down on some of the more radical practices there. But one of the things about these files that is interesting is that they describe a knowledge of this system in this country that dates prior to when the crackdown dates, and that it begs the question why that didn't happen earlier, that there was knowledge that this was going on, but that officials in this country didn't act quickly. And there is some frustration voiced by American officials in these documents that the British government didn't act sooner than they did.
Tamara? Stephanie Goss live for us in our London bureau. Thank you, Stephanie. And the mystery of